So started day 2 walking about down the road. It's going pretty good. I did 25 miles yesterday and I'm going to do 25 today. Hopefully camp at the Wakulla North campsite. It's been not bad. I've come to really like Circle K. Go through towns, gas stations on the side of the intersections, lots of Circle Ks. So I use the Circle Ks for resupply, trying to keep with the unsupported part of it, buying bread and peanut butter, my favorite, cereals, powdered milk. I don't have to worry about the dehydrated part of it so much. Also, I can get some canned goods because I only need to buy 2-3 days worth of food in one haul. So I can get some soups, cans of fruit, cocktail, stuff like that. Or get bananas, apples, pack that. All stuff you can't do when you resupply by mail drops, like I did on the JMT. And do see lots of different stuff on the road walks. Go through rural towns, big towns, paved roads, sand roads, they like this, salt roads, major highways, but all in all it's not bad. Hey! Sometimes the road is busy and there's no shoulder, so it's easier and safer just to walk in the ditch. Sometimes the highway is really narrow, but there's a little quad trail like this and it works out great. Sometimes the road isn't that busy and there's a nice shoulder and it's a lot easier to walk on the asphalt than in the ditch. Sometimes the road walks pass along bridges and they're a little bit unnerving. Have to embrace the 50-mile road walk, exercise some perseverance, positive attitude. Nothing you can do about it. It isn't going to go away. And the next sections are supposed to be really good. So faster you get them done, the faster we get there to get at them. Let's get her done. Hey, kings and queens. I have made it to the end of the 50-mile 2-day road walk. I'm gonna jump on this single track and head her down to the Wakulla River. Nice and tropical in here. Sure great to be on single track. Just loving this. Whew. And we have come to the Wakulla River. Wow. Oh, is that peaceful? Hey. So the trail along the side of this Wakulla, just fantastic. Right on the upper bank, trees, fantastic. It's an old girl. We'll hop down here. Wow. So we truck along the side of this, right on the bank, for 7 miles. And then this river goes underground. This trail along this Wakulla River is something else. I am loving this. Hey. So I'm at the upper Wakulla River camp. It's been 2 long days on the road. Getting dark. This will be it for tonight. Be calling her quits today. Whew. Hey. So up nice and early this morning. Wanted to get a good start on making my way downstream on the Wakulla River. Another awesome day. A little cold last night. I was definitely inside the sleeping bag, zipped up, but I was warm. Pretty excited about going down this river. It's gonna be like a jungle cruise. Let's get her done. Took some doing. Riverbank's a little bit high, but I made her down to the river here. And see how she's flowing good here. Cheers. Hey, I'm at the burnt bridge. History has it during the Civil War, a Union sympathizer lit the bridge on fire, and the train coming down the tracks filled with Confederate soldiers came upon the bridge and they couldn't stop in time. Not much left. There's some pilings in the water. Hey. Coming to the end of where the Wakulla River sinks into the ground. And here she be, the vortex. And that is the end. And down she goes. So after the Wakulla River goes through the vortex underground, the land is littered with large sinkholes like this one. This one's called Overflow Sink. Hey, hey, hey. When I used to watch cartoons as a kid, there was one I liked, Tarzan. He'd swing from vine to vine. Check out these vines. Swinging like Tarzan from vine to vine. The vine's coming down on this one. Good vine coming on off of that one. So Tarzan could go from that one to that one to that one. Swing, swing, swing. Oh! Here's another pretty significant sinkhole. Half moon sink. Filled with water at the bottom. The gigantic cypress tree in the middle. Bald cypress tree. It's gonna drop its leaves pretty soon. And one more round sinkhole. It is really and truly completely round. Careful I don't fall in. That wouldn't be good. Hey, hey, hey. So you could almost draw a line on the ground from the dense tropical to the pine stand as we leave the Wakulla River Valley. In this area, the soil covers limestone bedrock. The acids in rain and dissolved plant materials slowly eat away at the limestone and create sinkholes. It's a sinkhole right in the middle of the road. Hey, hey, hey! After hiking by all the sinkholes, had a little bit of a road walk, and now we're crossing the Wakulla River that actually has popped up from underground and is flowing downstream here. We're gonna hop back on it and enter into St. Mark's. Let's get her done. Hey. Okay, I left the highway. I think it was a 7 or 8 mile road walk. Dived in off the highway onto this single track. I'm gonna come up on the St. Mark's National Wildlife Refuge. Hey, hey, hey! So I made it to the St. Mark's National Wildlife Refuge boundary. May your trails be crooked, winding, lonesome, dangerous, and leading to the most amazing views. Edward Abbey. Onward into St. Mark's. Wow, the pigs have been busy, digging everywhere. I don't know if they're pigs, boar, hogs, swine, what they are, but they dig up a mess. Came to a stand of some pretty large trees here, and there's a boardwalk. Don't really need a boardwalk this time of the year, and I don't think anybody's been on this boardwalk in a while. And see how that's just swamp. Tree fell over and picked this guy right up. Oh, little bit of damage. Get back on her here. Back on the boardwalk. Trail a little sketchy through there. And there's been some blowdown. Didn't break the boardwalk there, but definitely laying on it, and it's getting wetter. Some standing water there. Hey, into the junction. Down this way towards Oyster Creek. Hey. So it clouded up a little bit, and I've come to this old train trestle. Just confirms my suspicion that I was coming down an old railway line there. It's a little bit elevated and then stays out of the mud. A little creek running through and a trestle over top of it. An older one. Hey. She's dry right now, but you can see how this St. Mark's just swamp. When it is wet, there would be some slow going. Another little planked trestle here. Hey. So we just came down and come across the Pinhook Creek and the bridge across it. Again, an old train trestle, but this guy's, she's lasted well. Come to the Pinhook campsite in St. Mark's. Nice little bridge across the river. Nice little area. Bench, fire ring, elevated area. Camping in the marsh. Hey. So early December, well, getting on mid-December, and the deciduous trees that I'm starting to come across just starting to turn fall. Thanksgiving's finished. Really nice corridor. Fall colors. Just ran into a couple other hikers, and I mentioned how I had enjoyed my time sauntering down the riverbank of the Wakulla River. And the one guy points out it's not Wakulla River, it's Wakulla River. So, oopsie daisies. Hey! I have arrived at Ring Dyke Campsite. It's supposed to be really nice. Let's just check it out. I had to relearn my dike walking skills from Okeechobee. Walked a little bit of dike action there. Got a little bit of more dike action to go too. So really nice here. Ring around a pool, some benches. Could go swimming with the alligators. Ring Dyke No Trace Campsite. St. Mark's Refuge. I don't even know how close I want to come to this. I saw gators all over the place. So this Ring Dyke Campsite sits right on the edge of this big, huge salt grass prairie. The Gulf of Mexico is just over there. St. Mark's is two things. one dense tropical vegetation, swampland, and then you get out to this wide open prairies. Wow. See if he moves when I toss a rock. There's the fine person that drove me across the river. Didn't even have to ask. He offered. Standing over there and he came by. Riverside Cafe. I'm gonna go to what it's called, Bolin's Grocery Market. Get a couple things for the next couple days. Okay, so I'm all loaded up with water and got some grub to last me for a few days. Water's heavy. And I'm at the St. Mark's trailhead. Trucking on. Let's get her done. Crossing the Wakulla River. Hey. Been on a paved bike path since St. Mark's. And right now crossing the Wakulla River. She's a beauty. Hey. So out of St. Mark's, along the rail to trails bike path, some fantastic trees in here. Like notably extra large. Look at the one with the, wow. Nice footbridge across the marsh here. Marsh is dry, but or if it wasn't, the bridge would be awesome. Okay, this bridge is a good one because it is marshy. Wow. Hey, I really like it in this part. After the Wakulla River trail went into the woods and just beautiful stand of sable palm trees. Okay, so I walked through there and then I got the bright idea. I'm gonna take the drone and fly at about 8 feet off the ground and follow the orange blaze on the trees. So if you don't see any more drone footage, you know what happened. And something's got those birds fired up. St. Mark's National Wildlife Refuge. Vehicle access permitted, hunters only. So it's a wildlife refuge. So we say to all the animals, come into here. It's a wildlife refuge. All the wildlife can be safe. But then the hunters are allowed in? Hey, 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 kings and queens, princes and princesses. And by princes, I mean Maverick, Everett, and Ellis. And by princesses, I mean Haven and Marley. I'm gonna leave St. Mark's National Wildlife Refuge and enter into the Apalachicola. I know, it's supposed to be a great segment. Let's get her done.